Disco.
We're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 412 of Fans of Power. I'm Joe Amato, and I'm here with my partners in crime, Nasty Nathan Kennedy, Rebecca McDonald, a.k.a. Newt, the Trash Man, Ren McKenzie, and the Doctor, Dushin Mitrovic. I did my backwards, forwards, right, and it worked. See? I got my reverses in there good.
Finally.
Finally, I got it.
He's been practicing.
After about 3 months.
Yeah, you finally got it.
Because you notice how slow I did everybody's name when I did that. Had to slow
I
it
might,
down. just to get...
Joe, for the audio version of the show, I might take that and just slow it down even more.
To make it like, why is he doing it like that? Look, we got Teela action on shirts. Ren drew up his. Rebecca's got her tops ones, and that was from Bryce-Key.
Oh, man.
Yep, look at that.
I'm wearing
my boobies in here.
I just got a black shirt. That's all I got. There's boobies here, but there's no whatever. Jesus God.
Ren, is that shirt available on your TeePublic shop right now?
Yes.
Link is down below if you want that nice Teela shirt. Link is down. doesn't come with the Ren rubs.
It doesn't come with the boobies, but you put your own.
You need some time to yourself, Ren, just a little bit. You need about you need a couple minutes to yourself. I'm sure that's all it takes. Just go in the other room, be right back. You need some time.
I listen. I can do it here, and you guys won't even know.
Christ.
All right.
Okay.
Got awkward.
Well then,
It's uncomfortable. All right.
I mean, you're fine to talk, Joe. You have the piece bucket right next to you.
I was about to say, Joe, you've done it.
Hey, let me say hello to the chat. I'm going to try to just
don't forget the cucumber incident.
Captain Deep Throat.
Yeah. Just sucked it right in.
We got Febmon, Zentron, McDJ, JSP, Havoc Staff, Sean. Yeah, I said JSP, Havoc Staff, Sean Darren, Rebel Wookie, Jaime Morris, Papa Hud 69. I'm scrolling. John Ballard, Adam Gabbert, Brian Clifton. What happened when I was looking down? Something happened. I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, I apologize. What popped up there when I was looking down?
Nothing.
John Clifton said hello.
Yeah, I put up that Brian Clifton.
Oh, Brian. I'm sorry. Brian Clifton. I apologize.
Oh,
Brian.
okay. All right. Okay, there. So I think I got everybody. But if I missed anybody, I do apologize. So
Sean Darren wanted to clarify, it was a pickle, not a cucumber. I mean,
we saw it was a cucumber.
I mean, technically,
it was a cucumber
it's
first.
one and the same.
Yeah.
You ever wonder about that? Think about this. We have a pickle, which is a cucumber, but anytime you pickle anything else, it's pickled this, pickled that. Why isn't it pickled cucumber? If you have pickled beets, pickled pig's feet, pickled this, why?
How long have you been thinking about this, Joe?
It just came up right now when you guys are talking
Well, if
pickle
you say
and cucumber.
pickle, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? A pickled cucumber, because that's how I think it started. I think, as far as I know. Yeah, it might be the first thing it was pickled, and everybody knew, what the hell is going on here? We're talking about pickles. But, of course, I'm the one bringing it up. I'm bringing the crazy shit up. But it is weird that, fuck, what is this podcast divulged into? Yeah, I know. God damn. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and rip this Band-Aid off. Because I want
what's that sheer thing behind you, Joe?
What's it?
Oh, that's the new toy. I thought it was like half a statue thing. Okay.
I'm trying to get my thing over here. But you know what's She poses
I want to
really
get that. I
nice.
haven't run into it in the wild yet.
Look, she even poses like how she would, for
That's
that
awesome.
one piece
I love
there.
it.
Yeah,
I want to get it. I just haven't run into it in the wild yet.
It is.
I don't even know where
this
mine
is
is.
a really good figure. If nobody has
It's
this
really
She-Ra,
nice.
it's really good. It is. It is. Yeah.
I think there's one.
I'm going to
there's one
ask
near me.
Shadow.
I'll see if there is one, Rebecca, and if there is, I can bring it to the show in a month.
Toylanta?
Yeah.
I'm glad you knew the name of it, Ren. That's really good. That show thing.
I apologize.
Whatever it is.
There's two on my list, and I'm really bad. So I've got one coming next week, and then which is Zolo, and then Toylanta is next one.
Goddamn name of Toylanta. Holy shit! All right, what's the band-aid you're ripping off there, Nathan?
I mean, let's go ahead and talk about it. It's filming. It's filming.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
It's happening finally.
Yeah.
Here were the first look shots. These dropped like a week or almost 2 weeks
ago? I think over. Yeah. It was a little while ago. Now, so of course, I don't.
Hey, look. He has the pink shirt, just like in Filmation.
I know. Well, now here, like I said, I've been waiting a long time to talk about this because I created that meme that I've been doing for 20 years about, let's wait till we see a.
And they're finally
yeah, exactly. And I've updated every year now. It looks like, yes, obviously it's really happening. Of course, I want it to be good. Now, I think a lot of people might be jumping the gun thinking it's only going to be on Earth. Now, I know that some people are irritated that even parts of it are on Earth, but what I'm thinking is maybe they'd have the first 20 minutes something on Earth, and then it goes to Eternia, because this needs to be mostly on Eternia. If the majority of this is on Earth, you're going to lose a lot of people, because that's what pissed off the fans of the original movie, even though we know there was, budgetary reasons. That's why they had to have it, on Earth back in the day. But this is our only chance. If this movie fails, they will never touch He-Man again. You'll never see another He-Man movie. You won't see any more cartoons. So I'm hoping that there's only 20 minutes on Earth.
I don't believe that.
But Joe, this is on streaming. Even if it fails, it won't fail.
Yeah.
Like officially, they will be like, "Oh, it's a success."
My
just like they were.
Real quick, this ain't going to the theaters.
No,
Amazon.
Really?
Amazon. Yeah, it's gonna be Prime Video, buddy.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, still, I hope it does good though.
I told you.
Well, Tushin, you got to think that most of the time we just kind of like after a while stop paying attention to you. So.
Yeah, but Joe likes my ramblings.
Well, I'm sure he does. So what were you gonna say, Rebecca? Rebecca has a prediction.
Oh, my prediction is that it's gonna be a goofy ass comedy parody of that. They're gonna try and rip off Barbie with its humor, but it's not gonna work because it works for Barbie amazingly. Barbie was a fantastic movie, but that formula isn't gonna work for He-Man.
I agree.
It's gonna be. I think the only thing that would save it is if somehow the Eternia stuff is so out of this world good that you could forgive the first 10 minutes of it on Earth, but I doubt it, honestly. And I think it's gonna be He-Man, and then those two people who were cast, it was like random people.
Oh yeah, we'll
get to that. Get transported to Eternia, and they're gonna be the goofy, like, oh, look at this weird
I don't like that
fish
stuff.
out of water stuff on Eternia. So I think it's not just gonna be Adam transported from Earth to Eternia. I think those two are gonna go with them, and it's gonna be
at
goofy
least this
and jokes and meme ridden, and
like
that's my prediction anyway. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's awesome, but
we do
these images ain't giving me hope. Let's just say that.
We actually do know that it's going to be a comedy. Like Adam is on Earth, has amnesia, doesn't remember Eternia, blurts out at random by the power of Grayskull, and works as an accountant.
What were you going to say about the sword, though, dude?
The sword is a nice surprise. Like it looks fairly faithful to Filmation version, so that's good. But that's I think that can be credited to Travis Knight, the director, because he also did the Transformers Bumblebee, and he's the type that is actually willing to make things very faithful. But unfortunately, he's just one guy. There's a bunch of suits above him that can veto anything he comes up with. So as you can see right there, that's not an accident.
The stupid,
yeah,
that
there is not an accident. That's some suit going like, hey, do the meme.
Yeah, do the meme.
The internet will love it. Let's not Travis Knight. That's the suit.
Our expectations isn't actually good, but
I do too.
Not looking promising, but we'll see. We'll see.
It also says something when your star is crypto shitting on the original.
Wait, which one's doing it?
Yeah, the guy that's playing He-Man, Adam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was an article where he was like, our version is our version. We're treating our script as the Bible. The original was campy. It was good for its time. That usual dismissive bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people just go around that same old thing that you'll see from casual fans or people who didn't really grow up and understand the cartoon, where they love using the word campy. Yeah.
Not upset with the casting at all. I think the casting is pretty
like
cool.
I said, I just want
this guy.
Except for this one, I'm like, what? But he's gonna be covered from head to toe, hopefully. So
yeah, and I just want a good movie. That's all I want. Because as you know, for years I've been doing the damn meme. Anytime the movie discussion came up, remember we just say, okay, that's it. We're not talking about it because we've done it till our fucking ears bled, and I got tired of it. Yeah, but now it's like finally time. It's like, okay, yeah, we can talk about this, and of course I want it to be good. I'd love for Masters to be back and in the spotlight. Of course you want
it to be good, but Rob Davey doesn't.
Well, let's just hope that it's not a big super comedy like we're thinking. That maybe have some corny moments, but let's hope.
Sorry, Joe, but it is. Face the reality.
Hey, Nathan, why don't you say hi to somebody in the chat?
Oh, yeah. I was going to after this, but Johnny Cock is here. I agree with Rebecca. I think she'll be a good source. I like her.
Sure. Yeah, like I said, hopefully it'll be just a good movie. That's all I'm hoping. We need to get Beastman, though. I still don't know why the fucking Goatman's in there.
Hey,
Goatman.
The best case scenario is that it's inoffensive. Like that it's like it's okay movie, but don't expect the amazing movie. This isn't going to be the movie that we wanted. This just
and also
at very best it's going to be passable.
Yeah, and I also like that with the actors and people who've been cast, it's not like big, super Hollywood names, like I said, where you think, okay, He-Man has got to be Chris Hemsworth. It's like, no, I like that they have a cast that's like bring in a vast array of characters and people so we can like believe them as these characters and not think of them as, oh, that was somebody in this movie and that was somebody in a TV show. And,
I haven't seen half of the people. Like, I have never seen the guy playing He-Man or the girl playing Teela in
and
the
this
movies.
big
They look
motherfucker,
great.
I don't know who he is.
Look suitable for the characters. I just haven't seen them in anything. But looks wise,
I still think that guy should have been Beastman or something. Fucking Goatman. Why the fuck are they bringing Goatman?
Goatman will look awesome. I'm all for Goatman being in the movie. Only if he's not replacing Beastman.
Well, that's the thing, Rebecca, and I'm with you because remember I used to champion for Goatman because I know he was just a one-off from Secret of the Dragon's Egg book, but I was like, man, it'd be cool to have a figure, more of them. But
man, they could have passed Dolph Lundgren.
It's all your fault, Tomato.
It's all my fault for Goatman. Let's hope they don't throw Sky High in there. Huh? Like, fucking Joe.
I've been waiting my whole life to see Houston and Susie in a movie, though.
Wait. You said them
Earth characters.
These are what I'm saying. They're probably going to be the goofy Earth characters that come along.
The goofy Earth characters,
And they're like, oh, I cut myself.
Maybe it'll just be on Earth 10 minutes. That's hopefully just 10 minutes.
No, Joe, it's gonna be taking most. Joe, it's gonna be similar to Bumblebee. In Bumblebee, you saw very little of Cybertron. What little you saw of Cybertron was fantastic, but it's very much going to be same here. Like you'll see very little of Eternia. It'll mostly be Earth hijinks, and then if we get another movie, then we might get more of Eternia. And then it turns out they bring on another director that screws everything up.
I got to give it to you, Dushin. I do love your sarcasm and cynicism. It does crack me. You're like, there's nothing. I get it, though.
I am not cynical. I am a realist.
Okay, I'll give it to you. No, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I guess we'll see. Whatever the hell happens.
We'll see. We're not passing judgment on it until we watch it.
Crom's Mountain here saying, I think it's going to be like the first Thor movie, only worse.
The first Thor movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, I'm with Rebecca on it. Looking at the casting so far, like overall, Jared Leto aside, everything else, I'm just like, okay, that's
except the
he'll be in
laughing
a skeletal.
He-Man.
I will say, like,
laughing at him.
I can't speak too much on it because I'm a huge fan of the '87 one, and I know a lot of people hate that one, and that it has a lot of problems. So this could be the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Speaking
same
of
kind
that,
of thing for a lot of people. You know, us who are established fans who know it will watch it and be like, "This is shit," and then
I'm gonna hold my.
we'll grow up with it, like I grew up with the movie and like it. So
speaking of 80s movie, it's funny how that's still okay to trash, but if you say anything negative about this upcoming movie, then it's like heresy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've been staying out of the fan groups honestly since this because I saw people starting to diss the cast, and I was unhappy with some of the stuff people were saying about some of the people who were cast, so I was just like not participating in that.
We'll just see how it evolves and how it keeps going.
Joe, hold that pause. Yeah. Move back a little bit.
Why?
Because your nipples are throbbing.
Yeah, they were showing earlier. God. Wait,
oh, that one right there? Yeah, that's usually the
right one. You were giving Ren some stuff earlier. Now you're like...
Yeah, you jerk.
That's why we need to wear a white shirt, Joe.
I'll explain what we were talking about. Right? I'll even show you guys. And they took it out of context. We were talking about Teela. Like, hey, I was like, hey, Ren's got a Teela shirt. And Rebecca's got a Teela shirt. And I was like, hey, I got a Teela pen. And I showed this, like I said, it's an international piece. And it's amazing because they rarely did anything for Teela, merchandise-wise. And I was like, besides this, I was like, we had an eraser. I was like, but we never even got the stampers. I was like, there were stampers for everybody else. And when I did that, I was like, you know what I meant. But you know what I mean? There's the stampers.
It's on live.
Yeah.
But I'm explaining. That's what, I'm Italian. I talk with my hands, so I'm being expressive. I always do that. So I was, I was trying to get the gist.
We know you always do that.
Fuck off. Fuck it. That's it. I'm done. But yeah, so that's what they meant. But I was meaning the stamp. That's all. Oh, shit. What are we talking about?
Rob Orm's saying here the movie's supposed to be released in theaters on June 5th, 2026. Amazon is releasing it. They also acquired James Bond. I read about that too. So.
Yeah, but James Bond already hit rock bottom, so what can they do?
That is also true. So, we'll see how that turns out and see how if more set photos are released, and I guess when those are released, we'll talk about those too.
Yeah, I'm really
absolutely.
I'm
not going to shy away from it
for the costumes that they come up with. I think should be.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're good.
We need to get you and John in there. You guys could develop those goddamn costumes. You guys should be working in Hollywood. I'm telling you, you guys do fucking amazing work. That would be, it'd be so authentic. See, I gave a nice compliment. Rebecca doesn't even take it. And I sit there, and the one time she's like, look, I ignored her because I didn't say she was an artist, and I didn't mean that. And now I give her a compliment. She said, yeah, you're welcome. All right. Maybe we can talk about Teela.
You're so mean.
For fuck's sake.
My name's Joe Mother, and I need attention.
Shut up. How's it going, DL and Felipe and anybody else that just popped in? God bless y'all. There, I think I had everybody. All right, I'm going to talk about Teela.
So like we always do when it comes to these character spotlights, it seems to be our go-to website these days. Battle Ram blog, go check that out. A lot of good stuff on there.
Absolutely.
Well, Joe, you go ahead and kick it off. You are the expert on the show.
What? Well, I don't know if I'm the expert, but I guess I don't know how you guys would want to start your first introduction to Teela. If it was whether through a comic, seeing her in the cartoon or the toy. But for me, it was the action figure. Even though I know there was, like I said, we did have some other shit with DC comics and things, but of course those came out after you know how the whole fucking order. But anyways, so I had the figure and I didn't feel strange about having Teela as a figure because sometimes growing up, it was like, well, the boys had to play with just the guy stuff and the girls had to have the girl stuff. But Teela was just a figure that fit in right with everybody else. And I always displayed her with her armor on. I always had to keep the armor on. And then reading into the comics, you see that's like, wait, this looks like her, but it's not when you're looking at the goddess / sorceress and she's green. And then you see Teela and then you find out with, Mark Taylor saying that he was conceiving them as two separate characters, but they didn't think that boys would be wanting two figures. So they just kind of combined them together.
Yeah, they cheapened out. Right? They cheapened out with that. So if you buy Teela, you put on the armor and you have the goddess, the sorceress, or whatever. And without the armor, it's Teela. So it's like two figures in one.
Yeah,
But really, they were hoping. They were just hoping that you buy two of those figures.
That was kind of that was the biggest thing that I was going to ask you about, Joe, is just because you said the figure was the first exposure to Teela, and you didn't feel weird about that at all. See, as a kid, for me, I think the only female action figure that I really had was April O'Neil from the Turtles line, and I guess that was just sort of different. But I would suppose that most boys watching the cartoon became a little bit better about, it's all right to have Teela. Teela kicks ass. So I was curious how that worked back then. For what about you, Ren? Like, was it kind of similar boat with Joe? Were you wary about having female action figures around this time?
No, not really. Most figures back then, if they had a female on the show, which we know this one, the figures came first. But for 99% of toys, the show came out first, and they wouldn't produce a female character.
Yeah, that's true.
So when we went to the stores, we were like, oh, they've got this character that's on the show. And, if you wanted to, she was super cool, obviously. You're like, okay, I want it. But I've been trying to remember since we started whether I got Teela as a figure before or after the show. And I think I got her after the show started, and I realized like they had more story about who she was. I don't think I ever had any female characters toys wise before Teela or Evelyn. And matter of fact, I believe it couldn't have, huh? So
well, depending on when you started collecting. If you started collecting later, maybe you bought Evelyn and then got Teela later. So
I had He-Man when they first came out. Like before I knew about He-Man, my brother and I both got He-Man. We both had He-Man. So we didn't know anything about the toy line. And we didn't get any other characters for quite a while after that. So I don't remember if the show was out by the time we had started getting the female characters. So I just don't know. But she didn't make us feel weird about having it.
No, not at all.
So yeah, she was super cool, and she didn't have brushable hair, so that was a plus.
I think that helped. I hear a lot of guys saying how She-Ra was a problem, but getting Teela wasn't a problem because the box art was still the masculine colors, and it wasn't the pink colors like the She-Ra boxes, so it wasn't as weird getting them.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
And what about you, Rebecca? I mean, I'm assuming, did you see her with the cartoon first and then get the figures later?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the DVDs before I started recollecting the toys. Although I did start collecting the Princess of Power toys, but I got the bootleg DVDs first, and then I started collecting the toys because I realized that I loved He-Man just as much as She-Ra. So was the TV show, and I just fell in love with her character. And then I got the toy, and I'm just like, this is one of the most beautifully sculpted toys I've ever seen. Like those fucking legs on her, and just the design is just so stunning. And prior to that, you never saw such a muscular female toy before. They had Wonder Woman, but it was like a doll, and she was super skinny and stuff. So to have one that powerful looking and that amount of detail and armor, and it was groundbreaking for her time.
And what did you think of her face in particular? Because, throughout the years, like I still had my childhood Teela up there, but later with getting figures and doing stuff with customs, I noticed that some of them, like her eyes varied with the paint, and then the lips, and it looked like there's different details with some of the. Did you ever notice?
The three I have, they have beautiful faces. I didn't notice anything weird about them.
Really? You never noticed it?
Yeah.
Oh, I almost feel like
some have like paler lipstick, and of course one has brown hair, and but nothing's weird.
I've been looking for years for the one with nipples, but I can't find it.
Anyways, maybe if I can find it another day, I
It's
will
real.
show her faces to you. Though,
Yeah.
There's a figure. They've got nipples. I'm telling you. Look it up. Look it up.
I'll show you her face sometime.
There's a version with nipples.
There you go.
Not that one. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. I want that one.
I love the snake
And I like
armor.
to look with the blonde hair.
I know it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
The blonde hair is cool. I prefer her with
Yeah.
red hair, just because, again, the first thing I saw
Yeah.
was the Filmation show, and to me, she's just a redhead. Her personality and everything,
Well, that's weird.
it just goes with
that
her.
one
But
image.
blonde hair is awesome too. I love that. The same with the Battleground Teela, which I'm sure we'll get to it. I love that just as much as Snake Armor Teela.
I like
and
the early.
Filmation Teela.
Don't you like the early prototypes too, with the different colors with the shield?
They should have based
really
the
informative
Origins
too.
version on that. Because look how much detailed it is.
Yeah, look, it was just weird. That image I didn't realize was from this book. I was going to be shown this, but never mind.
Nice.
Yeah, there it is right
That's
there.
beautiful.
That's
Oh, okay. It's another thing that you could scan in high resolution.
Shut up. But
He doesn't
look at
love
the
it.
beat.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
So the skull, the
That
snake
one's a-
harness was red originally, huh? Or is that just the odd color with
It's
green
I don't know if it's
eyes?
the lighting.
It
I like
varied
that
between like red and the brownish color that we got.
Yeah. Okay.
I love the snake
And
armor.
look at
and I
that
know it's
original one that
supposed
has
to
the
be-
She-Ra type legs.
Yeah,
Yeah, see
yeah.
the
Somebody
legs, the
posted that,
hips?
and I
Yeah.
pointed out that those were She-Ra legs,
Yeah,
or they
those- yeah,
used it
those are like-
later for She-Ra.
Oh wow.
yeah.
I'm glad they didn't do that.
Yeah, what they gave her was
Yeah.
look at that.
And
Look at
thanks
those
again
gorgeous
to
face
Adam from
designs.
from Battle Ram blog.
You
Thanks
can
again
really
for...
tell they looked at some Frazetta paintings for the face.
Yeah. They're very squat
Didn't
and
they even-
round, and that's
Mhm.
very Frazetta.
With
Didn't
the
they
eye
say,
shape, that very
that-
almond eye shape is very Frazetta. Yes, so-
Absolutely, and I think that I think Mark Taylor, the design of her face or something, wasn't it based off of Rebecca, his wife?
Oh,
or
I was
something?
like, before I was
wait, no.
born?
No, Rebecca Taylor.
Yeah,
I thought there
probably.
was.
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
that.
I don't know.
I could be
hadn't
wrong.
heard
To
it.
me, she looked. I always just assumed it was off of a Frazetta girl, because you look at the way Frazetta paints women, and that face is.
Oh, definitely the
Very
sculpt
much
seemed like it
so.
is too. I mean, where they got a little,
Mhm.
risque. But
What?
we see,
what's
maybe
with the-
those are the faces. Maybe
The
that's what I
China
saw. See
one.
the eyes?
I guess I lucked out, and the 3 I got, they all have nice paint jobs.
Yeah, look at yeah. There's yeah.
Mexican
wait, I
one
think,
looks nice.
Yeah,
But
so I
the-
said
the-
they and I
the
saw
Chi-
a bunch of
The Chinese one looks weird. It's like what?
shocked. What the
Yeah,
fuck's going
that's
on?
the
Yeah.
It's like
commemorative one.
Teela going what? What?
Mexico looks intense. I like Mexico's face. She had like a
Yeah.
kind of like a stern, kind of like battle
Yeah, they
ready,
made her eyebrows
warrior
really-
goddess.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
Taiwan's eyebrows are pretty nice too.
And that one has a melting eye.
Melting.
Scroll
I
up.
always love that. I always love that cross cell art on the back too. Just
Look at that eye. Look
Yeah.
at that eye. It's oozing.
I don't see an eye
Yeah.
oozing.
I
I
think
see
it's
the
the
light.
I think it's the reflection
Yeah, that's what I
of
think.
the
got
light
that.
there.
yeah, the
Sure,
art
it's
on the back.
reflection.
I
Yeah,
was
that's really
obsessed on
nice.
just all that cross cell art on the back. That just
Yeah.
I always wish that some of the characters looked just like that. I was like, damn it, why doesn't Beastman look just like this and Teela like this? And especially Rayman, because that was a shit-tastic figure. But you know what I like about that car back art right there? Of her watching Beastman and Skeletors, because we've seen so many paintings and pictures of stuff of Skeletor and Beastman lurking at Teela while she's with Charger. But I still can't believe we never got a Charger, because boy, there
Yeah.
were so many depictions of her with Charger and never got them.
Yeah,
Check it.
that's
Check
another
it out.
thing that they could have done with the Origins, but nope.
Well, maybe someday.
Me.
And look at
Let me go back, because there is a on the blog here. Let me look at Teela. There's an article about that. Yeah, here we go.
what about Charger
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
Or- Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Her unicorn steed.
What unicorn? It has no horn. You're wrong, Rebecca. Wrong.
No, I wanted her unicorn instead of Charger. Charger should have been a unicorn.
Oh, they gave it to Barbie?
No, it's Debbie.
Oh.
They could have took that. Is that what they were saying? Is that they were thinking of doing that, or what?
Yeah. see the big Dallas logo.
In fact, there was a Barbie horse named Dallas, released in 1980 or 81, that bears close resemblance to Charger as depicted in the first series of mini comics. So
How big is that horse?
They could have easily have done that. Yeah, actually,
if that's a Barbie, that'd be a huge horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, would it be too big?
The funny thing is, Xena's horse ended up looking just like Charger, or what was it? Argo, I think what its name was. I have its toy of Argo, and I'm like, it looks like Charger. See, it should have been a unicorn.
Oh, yep. There's some of
that
those
unicorn should have been. Because it'd be cool. She's special. She's riding on a unicorn.
Yeah,
I think.
I get it. Yeah. And there's more beyond this too. There's I mean, I don't know if he has them all up here on Battle Ram blog, but I even did a post years ago showing a shit ton of that stalking shit on Teela that they did.
I don't know. It's my first time looking.
He-Man got busted in the head. So these were like.
Remember, he fell off the sky sled. Remember, so Merman didn't beat him in battle, contrary to what people think. Merman did not kick this shit out.
They see an image, they don't read it. They just see an image and they make up their mind.
So like, look, he beat him up.
What is that? What is that?
That's
from a game?
The models.
Yeah, paint and play set.
Yeah, there's like they did a bunch of those.
How
and yeah, that's the only. Oh, they're pricey. You can find them on eBay still, but they're fucking pricey. I only have one of those sets, and I don't have the one with Teela.
Hey,
maybe
is that Gino Ravioli?
Oh, yeah.
Is that Gino Ravioli?
No, R.L.
Allen.
Ah.
Yeah, R.L. Allen. Yeah.
Oh wow, Skeletor's actually looks the way it's protruding out. You don't see that as much from that angle.
Yeah, Skeletor is admiring He-Man's boots.
And that's from the Lady Bird books there.
Hmm.
We got to cover some other Lady Bird books. We're going to cover those sometimes. Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, joy.
You're a dick.
What we got?
French or something?
French, Italian. What is this?
It looks more like a goat.
A unicorn should look more like a goat.
Oh, yeah?
Unicorns ain't just horses with horns.
Oh.
Sticker and coloring books here.
Yeah, those sticker books. Yeah, they used to have some. And there's from the color. Yep. There was one with a paint by water. I shared it years ago, but I don't know if he has that one. I tried to. I don't know if I gave him that one. Guess not.
There's some of the concept art with her on a unicorn and stuff, and it looks really fucking great. But yeah, she should have came with a unicorn. But her figure was still is just one of the most beautiful female figures that I've ever seen. They weren't afraid to shy away from how sexy to make her and how curvy and the strong legs and everything. It's just she's amazing. I was kind of sad that they toned it down for She-Ra, that they made them a little skinnier and a little less muscular.
Yeah, they were different. Yeah. See, and I didn't collect them, but then, I was seeing them, how they were then made. You're right. They didn't have that exact look like Teela. I
guess we kind of talked about this before. Was it mainly just because of the hair and that you brushed the hair, or was it so much that the figures themselves were in the girl aisle and not in the boy aisle?
You know what the thing is? I remember going down the aisles, and I remember seeing all those fucking figures, and I was like, God damn, I want to get them. I mean, it looked so cool, but it's like, but they just look, they look too girly, and and boys just back then, if you get that, I knew I would have got shit from friends and family. It's like, why are you playing with? Why are you playing with dolls?
Why are you playing with dolls?
Play with. Hey, Nathan, could you scroll up a bit? That right there, where the mouse cursor is.
That's
What's
gorgeous.
that? Where's that from?
What are you talking about?
Is that from Wind Raider box or? That one. Yeah.
Bottom right, Joe.
Oh, bottom right.
Yeah.
I think that is, wait, is that the Wind Raider box? Yeah, it's not Castle Grayskull's box.
Yeah.
That
So
might be-
so you weren't supposed to play with Shira toys, but you were supposed to play with that one where you can see He-Man's buttocks.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey,
I was looking at
Deucin brings for
Teela's
the
butt.
long ride and then hits us with the train.
Yeah.
And so we get the comic with being a clone, and it was kind of strange. Oh, Skeletor.
I love this story. What the fuck is going on outside?
You're
One
right?
second.
You
I
having
hear
a
like
Joe-man?
screaming.
Okay.
Okay. There's a murder in Rebecca's backyard. So let's
Well,
wait.
it is Florida.
Everything
so-
okay?
Probably somebody's just dying. I don't care.
Yeah, maybe it's
Well, whatever.
maybe it's John.
Steve, yeah,
I
Steve,
think it's the
Steve
kids
might be
next
eating
door.
somebody.
I think it's the kids next door playing.
Yeah, but no, the thought of Skeletor wanting to, have a clone and raise her and then marry her and weird shit. It was
Yeah.
kind of awkward, but it was cool. There was a clone, and then Filmation, we got it different, just being the sorceress's daughter and
Wait, wasn't she born from an
not
egg?
from an egg. No, I was like, damn it, you see me stutter, and I didn't want to say it. I was gonna say, well, she wasn't born from an egg.
Yes, she did.
Oh,
Well,
No,
go ahead.
She hatched
Go
from
ahead
an
and
egg.
well address that. Why do people have that conception of such a thing?
Because within the flashback, you seen her in a nest with Zoar, so everybody she was hatched from an egg. And it's like she was not hatched from a fucking egg.
no, I never
let's be
thought that.
specific.
I
It was
always
just
thought
one
that
guy.
it took it to the baby. Yeah, exactly. It was just one dude.
Just
But,
one guy who just happened to
one
work on for Netflix on a certain show.
Just a
And
dipshit.
he's a
But-
huge, massive expert.
Yeah. But I loved her portrayal in the Filmation cartoon. I love that she had spunk, she had attitude, she was
Yeah.
fearless. But yeah,
The streamlined design
unlike-
that they did, it was gorgeous representation of the toy.
Yeah, and I know sometimes it seems like she gave Adam shit and stuff, but I mean it's a
He
dynamic.
was
It's
he was
a
acting
character.
like an
Yeah.
ass on purpose, so of course she's gonna
Yeah,
get angry.
he was doing the bumble.
He was acting
But-
bumbly and on purpose.
Look at that
so
art. Yep.
I love
Man,
it.
I got so much shit of those references. Yep, I got that puffy sticker. We all know this story.
Nice.
Yep, I got the stickers and look at that. Got that in the Kellogg's Rice Krispies. I think it was Rice Krispies.
There's early concept for the
I got it.
Oh, dude.
87.
That could have been in the movie, and instead we got
Yeah, but Joe, look at that early Teela. Scroll up.
okay.
Looks
Okay.
awesome.
That's
What's wrong?
amazing.
Yeah, look at her crotch. Look at that bulge.
That's not a
Oh,
bulge.
Jesus Christ.
Dude,
Shut up.
Female
It's a
anatomy.
massive bulge.
Hey, that's puffy puss.
That's
Nice
Goddamn
and
That's
vegetarian.
not a bulge.
Why can't we have movie Teela in figure form?
terrible.
I'm sure
Yeah,
we'll get her
but
someday.
it'd be
That'd
for
be
something
cool.
else. If this Teela was in Aliens, I'd be fine with it. This Man at Arms in Aliens, I'm fine with it. It's over, man.
Yeah, but Man at Arms is
over,
even
man.
closer. It's closest to the original look than any character in the movie. It's just the colors that are
Oh, Man at
mostly
Arms?
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
There's
didn't
all
cover.
that.
I didn't see Battleground Teal in there. Did I miss her?
No, I don't
No,
think.
there was a panel from the
There
from
was?
the comic.
Oh,
yeah.
from the
I did
but
really
I
love
mean
that
we didn't
design as
call her
well, with the
Battleground.
blonde hair. And
Yeah.
I'm just going with
But I
what
like
the
the-
classics called her because that's what was. that's
No,
what
no,
saw
I got
first.
you. I got you. Yeah. And we, of course, we didn't see the Mike Young Productions version of her. What did you think of the Mike Young production version of her, Rebecca?
Me? It wasn't the strongest. I didn't hate it though, but I thought it was a little too busy. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not my favorite version of her, but it's definitely not my least favorite version of her. It's good. I like it.
The figure,
I have that
I
one.
know we We wouldn't have had that damn goofy boot if it wasn't for the chip. For everybody that wondered, some people didn't know. There was people that started like actually collecting those after the cartoons off the air, and they didn't get the Castle Grayskull. And they were like, "What the fuck is up with this boot?" And I was like, "You didn't know a lot of the figures, the early figures. Yeah, they interacted with Castle Grayskull and had that sound chip or that chip that interacted. So so they put it on her and they put it on Evil Lynn.
What's wrong with the boot?
It's bulky.
You never seen the boot?
No.
I
barely paid attention to those figures.
The females in that toy line, they have like a weird bulky boot, all of them.
Yes.
They've got a chip in them. I wonder if mine has it. Because they stopped doing it after a while, I think.
The only ones where it was noticeable was Teela and She-Ra and Evil Lynn. But yeah, look at this big side boot. That's to hold them for the microchip.
It's like that ankle bracelet for the house arrest.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah,
so
all the women on that toy line were had that.
It was bulky.
It's because their legs were more slender, so it was more noticeable.
Yeah, the Stactions, we were good. We were good with the Stactions. I'll just take it on over here.
I like the figure more than I like the animated version.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see.
The teal on it throws me off.
She's good.
But
Sorceress was good back there.
Generally,
she ain't got no big boot.
But generally, the cartoon, the color palette that they used for the cartoon just looks like crap.
Evil Lynn's was a
look at for example the shadows. Yeah. They used purple and brown.
Ren's showing stuff off.
What figure Ren got there?
Yeah, the big old ankle bracelet.
Those are great toys, though. Besides that,
Evil Lynn's looks better, though. It's more.
I always hated that they gave her brushable hair.
What's that?
They gave
brushable hair.
She-Ra the brushable hair, but for whatever reason.
Because when you don't, people complain. When you brushable hair.
So. But one of the things with the Mike Young Productions is, as Dushin said, a good chunk of the episodes just had this. Look at this. It browns and dark greens and yellows.
And the piece colored sky.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I really enjoyed the Mike Young. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a great figure. Absolutely.
Classics version.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's
just
nice.
Don't show the one that came. What was it with Point Dread or the Talon Fighter for classics? That the one that had that horrendous fucking face. Oh my god!
I don't have that one, but you showed it to me.
Yeah, that's a fucking doozy.
They didn't even ever manage to capture Filmation Teela properly. It's just that one statue that got made by.
That one was great. Oh, I wish I got those. I know the ones you're talking about.
Yeah, that statue that was designed by Emiliano, but other attempts, they were all just crap.
Well,
yeah, the Super 7 one was
I'll give it to the Origins. They did do a damn good job with Origins.
Really
she looks like an old woman.
She does not look like an old woman, you
like a lady Teela from Masks of Power.
Shut up! She looks really good. She
you
looks great.
Wasted your money, Joe Amato.
Waste this, you fucker! This is an awesome goddamn figure. But
$20.
Is that the same one you showed?
I got that one.
No.
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
Hey, what's wrong with that one?
Yeah, this one doesn't bother me at all.
Well, is that
hold up.
That's one of the Super 7.
Yeah, like here. Let's put them side by side. Just This one's amazing. This one's
That one's made more to look like the original figure, but done in the
it does. This is made to more. But this one,
that's a whole new skull.
That's Lady Teela, Joe. Face it.
No, this one's awesome. This one's okay, but
it's that character from Mask of Power. You can easily make a custom, and it'll fit.
This one's better.
Why do you want to anger me?
I like the makeup on the this one. That one's better. I've got the other one somewhere, but this one, the face on this one's better.
Oh, Ridge, shut up! God damn it! You and Dushin are pissing me off. Get that Butterface Teela up there.
Joy, it's your own job to spend your money. You could have bought yourself a nice Popeye sandwich, and instead you got that figure.
Let's see what. Oh, look what you're grabbing. She's grabbing. I see what Rebecca's doing. Rebecca's getting the Mondo.
I'm gonna put you all to shame.
Go ahead.
Get out the Mondo Teela.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's fucking incredible.
That's bad.
It's fucking
Rich
gorgeous.
Bastard. Yeah, it looks great. Look at that. That is
Got
amazing.
fur coat on. What is that?
I know, the
velvet?
real fur.
Must be nice to have money. God damn it.
And look,
That
it's got like
chinchilla.
little details of like.
Showing off
Joe,
that shit.
Joe,
Shut up.
you say that
Like
last.
little-
There's
It shows how the
there's
armor
place
goes
at
on her.
Eternia looming
Look at the
behind
bottom
you.
on that lady.
I know. Gotta
Pick-
give
pick
Teela
her,
a nice
bro.
booty. You got
No,
to.
that's
part
an
of the
amazing
character.
looking thing. Yeah.
Joe,
Show off.
seriously, how can you moan about her being rich when there's a place at Eternia looming behind you?
No, but that's different though. That's different. I gotta find
That's
that fucking
different.
Nathan. Did you? I'm gonna try to find that picture of If
Well, I
you
need to
can't
look.
find it, Nathan, I'll let
What
you
do I
guys
need to look
continue.
for?
I got it on my because I do have it on laptop. But yeah, if you look up classics Talon Fighter Teela figure or
You
something,
sent
I'm
that to
sure
me
that
not that long ago.
yeah, woo, it is hot garbage. It is rough. I mean, it is rough. I was
They
like, how
tried
did
to
that
do the
fuck-
filmation look, but they really failed.
I mean, I think they did. Something happened within the making of that and the painting and molding and casting because she looked like she got hit with a bag of nickels or something. She
Damn.
just looked fucking rough.
Damn.
It is bad.
I think I got
Oh,
it.
here, let's see if this is it. Oh, trust me, when you zoom in on this goddamn face, it's like, whew, that was a disaster.
Is this it?
Oh.
Or no?
Oh,
Man.
goddamn. That is some fucking hot
Oh,
garbage.
wow.
Oh, shit.
It looks like she got really
What?
bad facelift.
That's it. She got hit with a bag of nickels. Like,
And like,
bam,
why is
just
her mouth
twice.
so low on her face?
Yeah, it's on her chin.
Everything is so fucked. Look at that. Woo,
Dude.
shit.
Yeah, that looks
And this is
bad.
probably-
Wow.
And this is probably 3D sculpted.
What the fuck happened there?
When did that come out?
That came out whenever the fuck that Talon Fighter came out for classics because she was with it. I think she had that pilot
Oh.
head too or mask or some shit. I don't know if
Yeah.
Put
there's
the
a
mask on her. They made it to where you want to put the mask on her.
if there's a
Bag
bad
of
variant.
hair.
There's
Oh,
a
bad.
helmet only.
That is
Paper
Yeah,
bag
yeah,
playset.
yeah, it was rough. It was rough, but oh
It
shit.
looks
Were you
like
looking for?
it looks like September 2015 is when that one
Oh, was that?
released.
Damn, it's been a while.
Yeah, 10
I never
years.
did get that. Yeah, I never did get the Point Dread and Talon Fighter with that Teela for classics. There's a lot of things I didn't get, and that's one of them. I sure the hell ain't miss anything with that. But that was rough.
Well, I'll transition into the Teela discussion, and this probably the rest of you more so than myself. We'll start with Joe first, and probably you'll all start to agree on or have similar ideas on this. But favorite Teela centric episodes? Obviously, Teela's Quest has got to be up there, but anything
No,
aside
I
from
was just.
that.
Oh damn! Well, that's hard because that is the
Yeah.
one that was my favorite.
Me too.
I love. No,
I do
just-
love the Huntsman because I just love seeing her so passionate and getting fiery about like animal cruelty and whatever. So
What about
yeah,
you,
Teela
Dusha?
Quest is the episode to watch if you want to know to get to know Teela.
Dushin, what about you?
Well, besides Teela's Quest, there's Trouble in Arcadia.
What
And
stands out to you?
Havoc Staff just Witch and the Warrior again. Yeah, that's a fantastic one.
Papa Hud's saying Teela's Trial is one of my favorite episodes.
Mhm.
Are there any
Witch
others
and the
that you
Warrior.
guys would
That was when
recommend?
they teamed up, right? That was when they teamed up. The Witch and the Warrior. Yeah. Oh
Mhm.
God. Yeah.
Yeah,
fuck.
I know.
That-
I'm like, why
thanks
did
for saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
was
Yeah. That
fantastic.
I'd say beyond. Yeah. Beyond Teela's
Joe,
Quest.
Joe,
That one.
do you only remember Teela's Quest?
No. I mean,
Because
No,
yeah,
it just
I'm
takes
saying
one
that-
on the spot. So
Because
you're
you're like,
eh.
what's stand out in Trouble in Arcadia, and then which the warrior? It's with the team up, right?
I was right. No, but nobody said it. But I remembered that one
It's
because I
such a
do
shame
like
she
the team
never
up there.
appeared on
Evil-
Well, she did appear in Shira. I'm sorry, I take it back, but she never went to Etheria. That would have been
Yeah,
cool.
Evelyn took off her helmet. You got to see her short white hair. I always
Yep.
thought she had black hair. I just assumed her hair was long, black, flowing, or something. And just seeing that short
I
white
liked
hair.
her little
was-
punk, her little power cut. That was cool. It was Grace Jones.
It was weird to me because it wasn't what I was expecting. Because because with their helmet, I just was under the assumption it was black. Yeah. So it was kind of like a shock to the system, but no, their little team
That's
up.
because you didn't pay attention to shaping stuff.
What did you say?
That episode, the shaping
That's
stuff.
because you didn't pay attention to shaping stuff. That's where you first see her hair. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was as Majestra,
right
though.
There.
I mean, yeah, but it wasn't the same. It was a different. That's different.
Same writer.
Ren has a question.
What about what?
No, I wanted to tell you guys about my favorite She-Ra.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Did you say She-Ra episode?
I'm sorry, Teela episode. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right.
The one where she finds out that Adam is He-Man and she gets pissed off with everybody and she leaves. You remember that one?
No.
Oh, don't you? He's still getting stirred the fucking pot from Revelation.
Yeah, when she gets pissed off at the entire royal family.
Yeah, she gets pissed off at everybody. She's like, fuck you guys,
fuck you, you lied to me, you dirty, dirty liars, you, fuck you.
Fuck all you guys.
That.
They also repeated that in the comics. In the comics, it happened again. And the sorceress knocks her out. It's like, hey, enough of that. Yeah, like, she flips out in Castle Grayskull about being lied to, and then the sorceress puts her under a spell, so she shuts up, and then erases her memory. So then she later gets pissed off again in the animated series.
They made her so fucking unlikable. I mean, what a change of character and that attitude.
They really fucked up Teela in that.
Yeah, they fucked it up. Let's not have that in the new movie.
And, to piggyback off of that, Sarah Michelle Gellar's voice for Teela didn't.
That was so miscast.
Yeah.
So miscast.
So that's easily the worst interpretation of the character.
Easily.
How dare you?
Yeah.
At least in the first season. That's all I watched. That's all I watched was the first season. Did not watch it. People coming here like, well, it got better. I don't know that because I don't.
Yeah, actually, I forgot. I did watch the second batch of episodes. I couldn't tell you a single fucking thing that happened.
Nathan, remember what happened? What happened in second season is that King Grandor died,
of
and
course,
then they went. Hey, let's
Dushin knows more.
Let him rage.
Dushin knows more and talks about this show more than the fans of the fucking show.
Hey, everybody, let's elect a president now that the monarch is dead. Let's elect Andra. And then everyone is like, yay. And she's elected, and she becomes the president of Eternia.
The president?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You're
joking?
Did they not want a king or queen anymore?
No, because
actually, it was Prince Adam's idea.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be king. He didn't think he managed to be a king.
Yeah.
And so all the people voted, and they voted for the new girl.
Did they really use the word president?
Yep, they did.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Talk about
we missed out on so much.
I guess we did, Rebecca. Jesus Christ! See, when I'm turning in these cartoons, I don't even think about Earth and shit like that, and hearing president. I mean, what the fuck? Do they have a janitor? I mean, what in the president?
They have a vice president.
Was she in the
I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Was she in the CGI show? I didn't watch anything of that.
Maybe she was.
Yeah.
Teela was.
Yeah.
What'd she look like? What was she like?
Was he?
Did anybody
was
watch
she
her?
black? Did they change to black or?
Wait, she was, or was that the sorceress? Wait, who was the one that like Ram Man? Or was there a female named Ram?
No. Raman is Ram Mam.
Yeah.
Like I think that they literally changed the name to Mam.
Here we go. Here's Teela from the CG show.
Okay, there's Teela, and then they had Ram Mam. They had
Here's New Adventures.
New Adventures.
Yeah, which was originally going to be a
figure.
Which was originally going to be a completely different new character.
She looks like Warrior Barbie.
Yeah.
That'd still be cool. I'll get a figure of her. But to be honest, with the CGI
cartoon,
it was rough.
I've tried to watch it and I couldn't make it through. Like it's getting so bored. Like I can sit down and watch all of the 2000X. I love that. Is it perfect? No, but it's such a solid reboot. The original, of course, I love that to death. And I can sit down and watch that. I just
There's
can't.
like a small.
I get so like bored, and I end up skipping parts of New Adventure because I'm like, I can't sit through this, and I've only sat through it once. I'm like the other ones where I've watched them multiple times.
There's like a small period of New Adventures that's good, but then most of it is just not all that good.
It's
like the best part of it is the episodes that were animated in Japan, because at least you get some nice animation.
Yeah, I remember with
I've never watched any.
I can't even remember those.
It's hard, Ren. I'll be honest. Like I
just read the comic books. There's like the 4 or 5 comic books.
Four
mini comics.
Four mini comics.
Those are good.
Yeah, those. I mean, if the cartoon could have been more like that, maybe I would enjoy. But I'll be honest, when I looked at it, Ren, I felt like I was watching a Bible cartoon. It's just the whole flow of it. I literally fell asleep. I can't tell you how many times within the first 2 episodes, like, I'm going to watch it. And I was like, God damm it, I can't stay awake. Then finally I was like, yeah, okay, I'm going to give me some.
But like,
I said chocolate milk. Hold on a second. I got to tell you, I had some chocolate milk and cookies. And that's the way I was staying awake to watch up to 5 episodes. And then I was like, okay, I think I'm kind of done. I just couldn't do it.
So Joe, you're saying that Jesus puts you to sleep?
No, I'm just saying it was like a Bible cartoon. That was rough.
It was. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And the
thing is, it wasn't like, oh my God, this is so terrible. It just wasn't grabbing me. It wasn't interesting to me.
Right.
Despite some cool characters, I really like some of the characters that made up for it. But like,
did you not like the Gleanons?
The what? The Gleanons?
Those things that look like fucking rocks? Are those rock things?
No, the midgets.
What?
I don't know what the hell they are. But here,
I can't remember. Like I said, I watched it once, and
you know what got me?
I remember there being some cool episodes, but nothing that's like gonna make me rewatch them.
Yeah, I want some power. I want, like, with the transformation, like how we had by the power of grace going boom, bang, bang, like some that shit. But when it came to
say it again, boom, bang, bang.
Well, listen, what I'm saying is, in that fucking New Adventures cartoon, he sounds like he's questioning himself. He's like, by the power of Eternia? Like, it's almost like he's, am I asking a question?
And then Gary Chuck starts screaming, I have the power!
I fucking hate that transfer. It is the worst, most unenthusiastic pile of shit I ever seen. It's a fucking hard pill to swallow. And here's the other thing. You hear what we're saying?
The second... I have not watched the CGI cartoon show. I don't know how Teela was in that, but
you know what?
she was so boring in that to me in New Adventures.
Well, I watched it, and I think Nathan watched it too. The CGI cartoon, I gave it to it. I was like, you know what? It wasn't bad, and they literally said this was made for younger kids, like a newer generation that were more.
So was the original cartoon, Joe. And the original cartoon did dedicate an entire episode to Prince Adam searching for a toilet in Castle Grayskull.
All right. Now let me finish. So, anyways, I know, but what I'm saying is, at least in this the CGI one, there was the transformations in every episode. They tried to keep it exciting, but it just, it didn't grab my attention for me to want to. But I was like, you know what? As its own standalone thing, like, it definitely did not feel like He-Man. But as just a fun cartoon for kids, it's like, fuck, I can see them enjoying that CGI.
I was glad that they at least just tried something different with it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's plenty of wrong when it's called about.
Well, I didn't watch it because, like you said, it looks like it was. I was like, this is made for 5-year-olds.
So was the original cartoon. I don't care about
that. Well,
so the original cartoon
was made for everybody. It was made.
Well, yeah, 5 and up, but still, it's like.
Nathan's like, do you ever see Scanners?
Dude, I want to hang myself right now.
Look, CJ.
Like, Dushin, it must be so miserable just waking up every day being you.
Game event, so trauma is over.
Hey, did you notice? I've been trying to work out. I've been working out. I'm getting there. I'm getting more.
Yeah, see the nipples, Joe.
Wait, this one, that's a keeper. Yeah, I'm getting there. But no. So as for Teela in this movie, I hope that they do her some justice. I hope she does look like we know with the outfit and everything. That's what I'm really hoping.
That girl would look so good in the outfit, and she looks amazing with red hair. Like
yeah,
because she's
you guys
dyed her
have
hair
seen
since then.
pictures of it?
No, just the actress herself. No, we're talking about the actress. She
yeah,
was
just
good
the
in it.
She's dyed her hair red, and it's like, okay, yeah, she looks like Teela. She's gorgeous.
Rebecca, what do you think the chances are the Cobra armor will pop up? You think maybe they'll try? You think maybe
I'd
we'll
be
get the
happy
Cobra
if
armor?
it did.
Amber Berry.
I'd be happy if it did.
Yeah, I'd like.
But yeah, I don't know. I'd just be happy if she just resembles Teela, and that they didn't they don't put her in like some full mecha suit, you know. Like,
oh God, because I remember they were having ideas of that mech stuff. Remember
you know
when they
where
were showing that?
Yeah, but
that
was before. That was before this comedic take, though.
Yeah, they were showing.
Okay,
there was
so
a different,
like I can see it being a comedy, but her and other characters on Eternia being the serious, like playing it seriously. But then like these goofy characters around them, like the Earth characters, like being the goofy ones, like cutting themselves on her sword or something, or tripping and falling over. So she might be great as Teela. I've never seen the actress in anything before, but looks wise, she's gorgeous, and she's put up in the right outfit and everything, she'd look amazing.
Yeah. No, and I like that. Like, again, I like when they have, like, the unknown actors and actresses that, we don't have expectations of what we already think where they've been. It's like, all right.
So you don't like those fan castings that immediately go for the most well-known actors ever?
God, that's the thing. Every time He-Man was brought up, they always said Chris Hemsworth nonstop. I'm like, no, I do not want to see Chris Hemsworth as He-Man. I don't want to see that.
Tom Selleck as Man-at-Arms, even though he's over 80 years old now.
That is another weird one to me when they say Tom Selleck, and I was like, because of the mustache? Well, you
that's the only reason.
Like,
I mean, he looked just like him. You can't deny that. It's like a no-brainer kind of thing, though.
Yeah, but it's way, way too late for him to play Man-at-Arms.
Oh, speaking of possibilities, I don't know if it's a tease, but did you see Dolph Lundgren had some kind of post, and he was showing something, and they were like, were they maybe thinking, what was it?
I follow him on Instagram, but I haven't been on social media
I don't know,
that
again,
much.
I don't know if it was if he was insinuating that he might be in this movie, but I know some people are like,
I want him to play King Randor. I don't want him to be like selling hot dogs or something. Stanley style kind of goofy. I want him to have a character. Because I saw Aquaman and that movie was shit, but like Dolph Lundgren, I was like, oh my god, he with the red beard and everything. I'm like, he looks like King Randor.
Well, they did bring that up. Somebody was like, he would probably be a cool King Randor, or if they did,
King
something
Miro.
like that.
Or King Miro, he's at that age.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess, well, we'll see how it goes. But, did you want to see if you guys have any questions in the chat? You can pop them up here right now and get to any of your questions and everything. But, no, Teela, again, that when it comes to her character, whether it's from Toys, the cartoon, I've always enjoyed her. The Mike Young production cartoon, her character was a little different. Like, it was still pretty good. The newer cartoon was not a fan of how they portrayed her at all. And even in the movie, the 87 movie, I mean, I know she looks completely different, but I didn't mind her. I didn't have a problem with her in the movie.
I liked her. I don't know, but the if she was in the right outfit again, it would be fine. Like she had the attitude and everything.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
the spunk.
Well, no, I can't remember what was said.
What about this? What about this video? Think of He-Man, Joe.
Because he says here a good old-fashioned wig fitting for a secret project, very flattering. So.
Yeah, so it's like, you never know. He could be getting a wig. He could be putting on King Randor wig, and he could possibly, you never know. There's always
King Randor's already been cast.
All right. Well, maybe
they're gonna do King Grayskull.
Oh, one thing I do like is that Marina Baccarin and the girl playing Teela, they look like they'd be related.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that. They both have
very similar kind of features. So they'll probably be going with the whole, the proper origin story of her being her mother.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll see. I didn't know. I didn't even pay attention. And now I feel like I want to look at them both side by side.
I want to ask individually, like, what's everybody's favorite interpretation of Teela? Mine is Filmation overall. I love the snake armor. I really love that, but just like her character and her voice and everything in Filmation, that's just Teela to me.
So when you ask, I mean, I guess, do you mean what's favorite version from the cartoons and the toys, or you just mean all together in general
All
of
together.
Teela as a whole?
Yeah.
Woo. I don't know. I like.
You can pick and choose. You can cherry pick, like I did.
I love
I'm like
the look.
the Cobra armor,
I mean,
but with like the Filmation overall style and everything. That's.
I love the Filmation style, but that Cobra armor is just. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
see?
I guess I see what you're saying. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, they look like they could be
for
mother
mom
daughter.
daughter.
I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see where you're going. Yeah, they're good. Well, I think for my favorite, I just love the Cobra armor.
Me too.
It would have been cool if she could have wore that one time in the cartoon or something.
That would have been awesome. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I would have loved.
But
You should animate that. Do it now.
It'd be great. I think
Do it tonight.
the reason.
Yeah, I'll reanimate the arena.
There you go.
No, I do love her Cobra armor, and I love that the cross cell art on the back. Like I was really obsessed with all the cross cell art, and something about that drawing of her just always looks so amazing to me. Is that look? So that to me is just, I love that look.
Did you like how her helmet looks more like a frog than a snake?
Shut up, Ren. What's your favorite interpretation?
They did that too.
Mine is Filmation. I'm not as much a fan of the Cobra armor. When I first got it, I took it off immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it was because she didn't have it in the show, and so I didn't see a reason for it to be there. Were
you more used to the show then? Like, would you say you know, like, okay.
Yeah, because I watched the show every day. Like every day I was on the show. And so the toys were, even though they came out first, the toys were still like a byproduct for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
The story helped me with my play. So it was like, you know, up until then, I didn't know what to do with any of my figures. You know what I mean? Like the books. Like, I took off my He-Man armor because of the books, right? He didn't have the shit. So I liked him as the warrior that left his village, and, you know, and Teela was some chick that was out there in the wilderness. She wasn't the palace guard. You know what I mean?
So was that kind of striking to you with him with his armor off? Now, remember, that was limited because then he got the armor on and then he had it for the rest of them. But that original look with him off, it kind of really stuck with you then, huh?
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Okay.
Isn't
honestly, that something that could be that powerful, Ren, that literally just a few panels of amazing art could influence you that much? And I'm sure it did with other people as well.
Yeah, and I'm sure it did, because like I said,
well, before the animated show too, you're probably thinking like, oh, he's like Conan, and Conan doesn't have an harness.
Right. And I did love Conan, but in like I said, in the book, you flip through there and you're like, oh yeah. I like this version. And then he's like, oh, I got this power. I get this armor, and it's giving me power. And I'm like, that's cool and all, man, but
then Merman took it.
Yeah, he's so much cooler without it, you know. And then you're like, all right, but then the cartoon came out. Like, okay, I guess I'll put the damn armor back on. But like I said, my brother had one, and I had one. I think I kept my armor off mostly, and there was two big differences in our He-Man. I think the boots were slightly different colored, and mine had more angry eyebrows. They painted the eyebrows angrier, and I really wish I had that original one because of the way they painted his eyebrows on. I was like, mine is mean and yours is soft. And my brother's like, what? He's like 2 years younger than me.
It's funny you talk about that, Ren. It makes me think of, you know, I love that, again, like nowadays it seems like a lot of figures, like with their faces, they're too symmetrical, which it just gives me OCD, because again, no human face, no person has a completely symmetrical face. And I love that. Well, there was one time I took a picture of He-Man's face and I just I flipped it and mirror flipped it. He looks completely different. It looks like a whole different head, and all it is just taking his head and do in a mirror. It was flipping people. Well, no pun intended. Flipping people out online when they looked at it, like, oh my god, that looks so weird. Because you then see the different structure of his face, his hair swoop. Just, I wish I had a photo. I posted it a long time ago. I mean, online, and I guess another quick question, Ren, when you were talking about like looking at figures compared to the cartoon, were you one of the people that had an issue with Man-at-Arms with no mustache as a figure compared to the cartoon with the mustache?
Yeah, because when I had him, he didn't have a mustache, obviously, and so when the cartoon came out, I when I was a kid, I didn't like mustaches on figures, because my brother and I, so we had Mask, we had He-Man, we had a whole bunch of different ones, and so we had built this thing where the 5.5s were the parents and the smaller figures were kids, and so we had in our garage we had built this. One side was all the good guys and the other side was all the bad guys. So when we ended up getting He-Man and She-Ra, or He-Man and Teela, they were married, and so Man-at-Arms was like an uncle or something. And so we did like the little figures. If they had a mustache, like Sly Rax, he was on the bad guys team, of course, but he looked weird because he had a fucking mustache. He was supposed to be a kid, so I would scrape it off. I would scrape his mustache off. So I was glad that man, I hated mustaches on action figures, and now it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I noticed there was a lot of people that, their first introduction was the cartoon, and everybody would always say, well, I don't understand. Why didn't they give Man-at-Arms a mustache for the figure? That's stupid. It's like, no, the figure was first, then gave the cartoon. And they even changed that up with the VHS tapes from some of the Golden Book stories to where he didn't have a mustache in the books that we're reading. But then when the VHS came out of interpreting those, they added the mustache on there because they know people were so used to watching from the cartoon, him with the mustache. But
yeah, I really like the hairless face on Man-at-Arms more, but I mean, I do I do agree with a lot of people that his face is a little smushed. It's too smushed, but I mean, he looks like he has no teeth, but outside of that,
it's even more smushed on the Origins version.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah,
I didn't get the Origins one. I don't think
I've never compared them.
I didn't pay attention to it. But yeah, he's his club's too small, but outside of that, but yeah, I like the mustacheless version better, mainly because it was my first introduction to Man-at-Arms.
I don't think he looks too smushed, does he?
Yes, he does. Compare it. Get the original one.
Well, I can't because that one's way up there, and I would have to move Eternia. But
give me a second.
I got
a little bit.
I've got it here.
Oh, you got the vintage one?
Yeah.
I never really paid attention, but I guess we'll be fine on the second one, Rebecca or Ren, when they do their side by side. But it's not too bad. I guess. Oh, and that's the other thing is. Oh, let's see. You're right. Then I guess. Yeah. If we go back and forth, yeah.
I have them both here.
Okay. Oh, well, let's see Rebecca side by side then. Together.
It just looks a little smaller. I don't know if it's more squished. Do I need to take off his armor?
No,
just raise his head.
I guess the vintage one isn't as smushed.
I think it's about the same. I think the mustache is breaking it up, and when you break things up, it looks shorter.
The face is definitely wider on the Origins version.
It's definitely different. His head's smaller in general, and
his jaw's a little crooked, though, isn't it?
His jaw's not crooked.
Can I see your mustache one again, Rebecca? Okay. Yeah, it's the same one as mine, same head. Yeah,
the OG one, his jaw's a little crooked to the side, he's
That's
chewing
weird.
on
It's like
shit.
mine looks more squished than yours, or something. It just seems like my face looks
It doesn't look any more squished to me. It just looks like it's a smaller casting.
One thing I do like is that they painted the hair detail on the back of that. Because you ever notice the vintage figures' hair's never been painted, and people didn't even know that was hair. I was like, yeah, they got hair back there.
Yeah, nobody knew it was hair. I didn't know either.
Yeah. Now you got to admit though, in the cartoon, I don't think he would look awkward if Man-at-Arms did not have the mustache in the cartoon. You got to admit that though. That might look strange. So that's the one place I would.
But why? Would it look strange if we never saw it?
No,
well, I'm saying now though. Picture now. If you were to take the, that's what I mean. If you were to take it off now, it's like, oh my god, look. You know what I did one time?
What the fuck?
I even took and photoshopped real quick Man-at-Arms's outfit of all his green, his arms and legs, and I did it the same color as He-Man. He looks naked. It doesn't even look right.
Oh,
it looks so weird. And it's crazy. It's like he actually looks nude, and he's got, armor, more armored looking than He-Man, but he looks more naked than He-Man. It's somehow your eyes can fuck with you at things. And of course I have none of this shit because it's on my old laptop and I'm on this, but all right, but yeah. So it was a good discussion with Teela and all that other stuff. And yeah, I guess
it'd be pretty easy to put an old Man-at-Arms head on a He-Man body and then put the armor on it. Because the boots are about the same color. The only
just to do a quick little mock-up?
Yeah,
that might look...
I might do that. I've got a bunch of extras running around, so I might do that and then see what it looks like.
Oh, God. Hold on. Yeah, while he's getting questions, you got me wanting to do something.
Yeah, he should be able to do it a lot easier with the Origins ones.
Question from Febmon: what character would you like to see Teela spar with from another franchise? Examples: Wonder Woman, Black Widow, Batgirl.
Red Sonja.
I think you would say Chitara there.
Chitara, maybe, yeah. Red Sonja, I think. Red Sonja or
I've seen two hot redheads battle it out. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, like Tara. Is it Tara from the Herculoids? What's her name?
Oh yeah.
I think she's pretty badass. I think it's Tara.
Yeah.
Like I would try to go through my list of like barbarian females.
Yeah.
I think Chitara would be too fast for her.
Yeah, no one with superpowers because Teela doesn't have superpowers, so she'd be outdone by like Wonder Woman.
She'd be outgunned. Yeah, Wonder Woman would beat her. She can fly.
He does look kind of naked.
What the heck?
Yeah, that dude's butt ass naked.
See, look at that. He does
That's
look
bizarre.
Naked. It's fucking weird. Yeah, look at that shit. That's wow.
He didn't have time to dress. Skeletor is attacking.
It's so fucking weird. He-Man looks normal. Man-at-Arms looks naked. Oh god damn. That's weird. Oh,
somebody took the mustache out. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Where'd you find that?
Yeah,
Nathan?
he looks weird.
I sent him.
It's weird without it.
Oh wait, there was him being young in the cartoon. That was when he yeah, well fuck. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, Deucin did that one, I think.
No, it's real.
Yeah, this is old Man-at-Arms, you funny fan.
What's that?
Deucin did that, man. His mouth is too far down. There was a mustache there. And he's got
in the cartoon he was unmustached in the cartoon.
That's not a young.
Remember?
That's not a young Duncan, man. That's not a young Duncan. That's an old.
You
Duncan.
got a young
wrinkles.
Yeah, he's got wrinkles on his eyes. And he's got bags.
And different armor,
with no mustache.
Oh yeah.
You really forgot the entire show.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was covering up his wrinkles, his crow's feet, and his bags. Okay, fuck it. You know what I meant. All right. I missed a question. I apologize, but yeah. So whatever. What else we got?
Well, I mean, there you go, Joe. Who would you like to see Teela spar with from another franchise?
She couldn't beat Chitara. Chitara is way too fast. She would obliterate her. So would Wonder Woman. I guess I wouldn't want to see that. I don't like that crossover shit. I'll be honest. I don't like thinking about who would win with this and that because everybody can have their own fan theories. Those are just examples,
Joe. See,
I could always fight Bylight
fan. If you weren't busy jibber jabbing, you would have heard some of our answers.
Okay, maybe somebody like Red Sonja fight another warrior.
That's what Rin said.
Are you shitting? Look at see, Ren, we're pretty much the same. You know, we fuck with each other, but there.
She
Okay,
could ride
so
Violet
you-
from
you
Conan too.
copied-
Is another warrior woman.
You copied
Yeah.
Ren's homework, Joe.
I was over there playing with my figures. I didn't hear shit. What else we got?
Cammy from Street Fighter would be pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
I
She
don't
would kick the
think
kid. I think she kicked the shit out of Cammy. But
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
probably.
yeah, she
It's
might
a
have
sparring
that.
match, Joe. It's a sparring match.
That'd be
It's not a
interesting.
serious
Get-
match.
Get a fighting game going.
You,
with that.
you immediately go for the bloodbath.
Yeah,
some-
trying to kill people.
Yeah.
That's all we got so far, Joe.
That's all we got. Come on, guys. If you want, give us some more questions. We'll hit some questions before we wrap it up here in a bit.
Yeah, Joe, is that
Nathan,
the bug on your wall?
There is no bugs. There's nothing
Yeah,
in
that
back of
dot,
it.
that dot next to the picture.
That's a screw. Or that's a screw, or it's a nail, or it's a whatever it is. It's a nail.
You're
I thought
screwy.
I seen- Okay. I thought I seen something. All right, I guess not. We might wrap it up early tonight. If there's no questions, we might wrap this up early. But Princess, what
Yeah,
did,
terrorize the audience with threatening to end it early.
Princess Thunder.
All right.
Or Princess Ariel from Thunder.
Ariel.
Sorry.
No, she's got magic. I don't.
Yeah.
She's not a
magic.
fighter either. Like she's not a fighter. So I
What
thought
about
about
the-
her earlier, but
Thunder's my
she's a magician. So
screensaver right now on my phone. Look at
What
that.
about the golden girl?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
I
all.
mean,
That booty. Sorry.
It went out on you. She's like, oh shit. That's cool. Where'd you get that? I mean, where'd you get that
I
screensaver?
just found it online.
Okay.
I just found it.
Golden
online.
Girls. Yeah, that's something. we're gonna have to
Golden
cover
Girl
sometime.
has a magic sword, but the only
she
thing it does is light up. So, yeah, she can fight Golden Girl.
Well, in a sparring match, she can use ordinary sword.
Oh, look at that! That's gorgeous.
Yeah. So this was a limited
Oh wow!
from a collector. He was making so many of these, but they came plain. You had to paint them yourself. So
That's beautiful.
Okay.
I painted this one.
Oh man, yep. They gave her nice booties.
Posable legs, waist, arms, head. I'm assuming.
Just arms and head.
Arms
So
and head.
yeah, but it's all. I can't remember what they call it, but
Resin.
they're not connected.
Yeah, it's just
So,
for display purposes.
Yeah, they're simply
Okay.
for
Beautiful.
display. So you just
Is
set
it
them
a
down
resin
and
piece?
yeah, resin. That's what it is. Yeah.
Resin. Yeah.
So-
Okay.
If she falls somewhere, it's done for her.
Yeah. And I'm
So-
assuming magnets is what was connecting her, correct?
No. It's pegs.
Oh, it is
they have
pegs?
pegs
Okay.
in them. Yeah. So you just stick the arms in, and the head goes on top. And I've got a Red Sonja one and the Acrobat
see the Red
from
Sonja.
Dungeons and Dragons over there.
I want to see the red.
The
Sonja one.
acrobat, does she have a name? I'm curious. Does the acrobat have a name, Ren?
I don't remember her name, Joe, but they call it Acrobat. So I don't remember
Maybe
any of their
Diana?
names.
Diana.
Okay, thank you, Diana. Yeah.
You're welcome. Some fucking fan. He is a Dungeons and Dragons gets figures. Doesn't even know.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Joe!
yeah,
Don't you divert your phoniness to Ren?
What? What phoniness I have?
Oh, those are gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah.
What gorgeous
Yeah.
like sculpts on the bodies. My gosh.
Yeah, like I
Yep.
really wish they were posable. I really wish they weren't.
Like her stomach, like that's amazing.
Yeah, it's freaking cool, right?
What-
And
what's she
there's the
so
Red
Oh,
wide,
Sonja.
it's
though?
gorgeous. I love
Huh?
those.
The hips seem to be way too wide.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
uh,
It was
like
artistic talent. Listen, man,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the way
but
they
it's like,
sculpted it. I'm fine with it.
It's like the top half of the torso got shrunk.
Yeah, you better contact the people that made this and tell them that Dusan Mitrovic has a fucking
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Hey, we got some
It's
questions. I
artistic
seen about 3 questions.
interpretation. No one else is gonna make
Yeah.
a toy like that. So
Yeah, so I painted
gorgeous.
these,
They're fucking gorgeous.
and
I love this.
and I really like somebody had taken them and actually done. They cut them and did articulation for the hips and the waist and did them in the plastic, but
Okay.
I can't remember who it was, and I don't know if anybody's able to do that, but I really wish I could because the Diana, she's fallen over a couple of times. She's got a couple of chips in her hair,
God.
and it kind of sucks.
Apologize, my mask was slipping.
Your brain's slipping.
Oh no, face reveal.
JSP asked, with AI making its presence in entertainment, would you as fans use AI to create your own Master Universe or other franchise stories?
When it gets that good.
No.
No.
I'd rather have real actors and real artists and everything.
I can't use AI. I can't back AI. Or
It's not even useful at this point. It's like it's way like what people are suggesting is stuff that you see on Star Trek. We're way far away from that.
Yeah, AI sucks. Toys or Bust asked, who was the best OG Master Universe artist? Alcala, Rudy Obrero, Mark Taylor?
Jesus, it's hard to pick a favorite of them.
Yeah, so subjective. Yeah, there's.
Rudy Obrero,
I mean, everybody has their
like those. Jesus, it's hard.
I mean, they're all great. You bring in Earl Norm,
yeah,
William George, Gino Diachile. You know, the one that you like to call ravioli.
I like you have to do that. I like it. You have to do that when you say
it. Well, yeah, Italians.
Who was that guy who did Golden Books? Whose style looks more like John Buscema.
That's shit. I even remember I was the one that gave the name to everybody. What was the name, Rebecca? I forgot. Remember, I gave it to you and then gave it to somebody else. The name of the person that did the art for the Golden Girl covers and books. He did almost every one of them.
I don't remember the name.
Fuck.
I'm suck at remembering names. I'm sorry.
Yeah, while you're out, check out the Golden Book.
Let's just keep. Let's just keep giving Joe stuff to where he's got to get up.
No, keep running. He's got up a million times.
Havoc staff. What other toy lines, if any, do you commingle with Masters? I don't do any in particular, but you could easily put like the Super 7 Thundercats with like Master Universe Classics figures and stuff. Like they would all blend in well enough. Or what's his face from Fire and Ice over there? I got him on the Classic show.
Thundar.
Yeah, that too.
You can use Inhuman or it's just the monsters.
Golden Girl, but they're bigger, so you just have to pretend they're Amazon women.
But yeah, I wouldn't be taking like vintage Ninja Turtles and putting them on the same shelf with vintage Master Universe figures.
And see, that's one thing that I didn't like. I didn't like that mashup.
Ken Bar.
Yeah, I have a Thundercats mixed in with some of my classics, so
yeah,
the Super 7 ones.
Ken Barr is the artist for the Golden Girl stuff. Real quick, I had to look at my files.
What about the Golden Books, Joe? The Buscema like guy. What's his name?
Yeah, that's what he asked you about.
The what guy?
The one that drew like Buscema.
The Golden Books, not Golden Girls.
Oh, I thought you said Golden Girl covers.
Yeah, get up and check.
Oh, that I don't know. Anyways, what lines did I commingle? I used to love taking my Sectars. They were slightly taller, of course, but I don't know. I thought they had a good Masters of the Universe feel. And I had a few Sectars, but not a lot. And I was not one who used to take the Thundercats and take those with He-Man. They just felt, they didn't feel the same. But
I mean, LJN Thundercats figures weren't that great anyway to begin with.
So, I didn't Sectars, damn it, if somebody could. And of course, we do have a couple that came out from what the hell was that? Zika? Was it not Zika? Was it Zika?
I know what you're talking about, though. I don't know the people that put them out. I know what you're talking about. They're smaller in scale.
Yeah, but then they got the big ones that I got that were back wherever the fuck they are up there. Yeah. Who the fuck put those out? I bought them and I don't even know the goddamn names. And they just started releasing those two at the stores. Fuck it. Anyways, yeah, I always liked them with He-Man.
Oh, Black Star. I almost forgot about Black Star.
Oh, yeah.
I think if the Brave Star figures wouldn't have been as big as tall as they were, you could have put
Brave Star would have been really good, especially after Real Blast and stuff came out.
Yeah.
What about Galaxy Warriors?
I like Galaxy Warriors, but I don't know if I would have put them with He-Man.
Their
I used
shields
to think
work
all that stuff-
fine on Masters of the Universe.
What's
You
that?
say what?
Their shields work excellent with Masters of the Universe figures.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They do.
Well,
Yeah,
they
of
do.
course you can do the Legends of
put-
Dragonor now.
Like put one
Yeah,
on.
they're up here.
If you
Yeah.
take like a snout spout and you put the shield from Galaxy Warriors, it'll match perfectly.
Oh yeah, you know
Yeah.
what, Deucin, I apologize. You're absolutely right, Galaxy Warriors. I'm thinking about
Right.
Galaxy Rangers. I was all fucked up. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because remember we had Galaxy Warriors,
I just
Galaxy
mistaken
Fighters.
the
there
two
was-
cartoons
Galaxy
the other
Rangers,
day,
you're
so
right.
so you're fine.
Yeah.
I guess with
had so many
classics, you could probably take some Mythic Legion stuff and put it with there too.
I think a
Yeah.
lot of people are mixing their Mystic Legions with
Yeah.
with their classic stuff.
Yeah.
Some of those characters match up pretty good, and they're swapping them.
Hmm.
Broader question here from John Ballard, Fans Power. What are your favorite superheroes and bad guys? Just period, between anything.
Superheroes
Ooh,
And-
Wonder Woman
or bad guys.
Yeah,
and bad guys.
favorite superheroes and bad guys.
I love Wonder Woman.
Can this? What did you
What?
say, Rebecca?
Wonder Woman.
Aquaman and
I
Black
think my
Manta.
favorite bad guy would be God. I love Kraven the Hunter from the comics, not the fucking movie. I didn't watch that.
You watched it.
I didn't watch it. I saw a picture of the rhino and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Just yesterday, I saw a picture. I'm like, "Is that supposed to be the rhino?" Doctor Doom would probably be my other favorite bad guy.
Doom's
Just
cool.
like of all time, not DC, not
Yeah.
Marvel. Just love them.
I was gonna say I don't know
Hey,
his range of. Oh, real quick, I didn't know what his range meant when it came to heroes and villains. If it just meant comics, cartoons, or encompassing everything.
I would
from
say
You said
whatever.
superheroes, right?
Anything.
Okay. Well, my favorite villain, that's just me. God damn it. I love Sephiroth from Final Fantasy. His fucking music, he's so badass. Anytime he'd have an intro, like when he would be making his appearance, whether it was like his debut in Super Smash Brothers, but no, it's just him from Final Fantasy. And then I remember that Final Fantasy Advent Children when Cloud was battling somebody else, and the whole time it was Sephiroth. And when he turned into Sephiroth, when he was like, "Good to see you, Cloud," and he looked up and they played that fucking music. I lost my shit. Sephiroth has some badass fucking music. That is my favorite fucking villain right there. God
That might
damn.
That might be something that we need to talk about in the futures. Final Fantasy VII in particular.
Hell yeah. God damn, yeah.
Out of all the games in that series, and I know it's pretty generic to say it at this point, but Final Fantasy VII was the one that was, I think, really the first one I played, the first one I really got into, and
yeah.
But I
Good
mean, there's
fucking
so
game,
much
but
going
great
with
villain.
it because with it being the first one on PlayStation and just how
okay.
it looked compared to I understand
Oh.
why everyone likes to pick that one.
Okay.
The Thing from Fantastic Four,
Very
So
good
am I.
choice.
Nice.
one of my favorites. Daredevil, I love Daredevil. With Rebecca, Doom is great. Joe, if you're still playing Marvel Rivals, Thing and Human Torch are on there now. I've been playing as Thing. Yeah, I've been playing as Thing, and he's cool.
Is he hard to navigate though through all the people that are using actual projectiles and blasts and shit?
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. So
Okay.
you got to have like a good healing character on the team. You got to have someone healing you all the time because there's been so many matches where I'm like, oh, here's Venom, oh, here comes Hulk, and I'm just like punching everybody, and you got like Iron Man hanging up, just like shooting down. I'm like, can someone just heal me, please? This will be great.
Okay.
Yeah. I was looking this up, and I don't think it is. Papa Hud's asking, Joe, is the He-Man versus Triclops shirt still on TeePublic? I don't think I saw
I'll
it
get
on
that
there.
back up. I don't think it's there, but I can get that back up, and then I'll message you to let you know because we're friends on Facebook. But yeah, I'll get that back up there.
Yeah. Did anyone else not say who there was? It Dushin that didn't say heroes and villains?
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, but first, the name of that artist, Joe, is Luis Eduardo Barreto.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is the question?
Your favorite superheroes and supervillain.
Favorite superheroes and supervillains?
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Superman.
Okay.
Doctor Doom is great.
Mephisto.
No, Mephisto is a overpowered bitch.
No, Mephisto's awesome.
Mephisto?
Yeah, because he's such an annoyance. Like you can't really beat him. Like the characters, he's basically the devil, and it's like the superheroes basically have to be Jesus to beat him.
Magneto's cool.
Yeah.
He's a little bit too much for a bitch.
With his perv ass.
Like the tragic
Metallo
backstory.
from Superman is always cool.
Yep.
This little thing in his stuff. Kryptonite.
Oh yeah, especially the animated series version.
Oh, they nailed him in that. That's the best version of him.
Perfect voice actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, also Darkseid.
Yes, Darkseid's awesome.
There's so
many cool ones. We could go on forever, literally talking about how cool.
From SWAT, if you watch the SWAT Cat's Dark Cat, he is a phenomenal. Basically, every single villain that's voiced by Peter Brooks is phenomenal. Like that guy was a perfect actor for villains. He has a phenomenal voice.
Mm-hmm. Unlike Joe.
Huh?
Yeah, Joe's a wimp.
What happened?
You say everybody tells me that I'm their favorite superhero. That's what I get. So I get that all the time. So.
Well, nobody told you that. There's no such thing as a hobo supervillain.
Sure is.
That's not true.
There's a movie called Hobo with a Shotgun.
Yeah, that's a good modern day exploitation film from Canada.
Yeah,
hobo with a shotgun.
Yeah, it's got Rutger Hauer as the hobo with the shotgun.
Okay. All right. I'll immediately forget what you guys are talking about.
Or am I thinking something?
And Blind Fury is actually based off of the samurai film Zatoichi. I think I said that right. I probably didn't, but
Blind Fury is a blind rapper.
All right.
Look him up.
He's looking it up right now. He's doing a Google search. I think even Rebecca is. Everybody's like, wait a second. Blind Fury
good
rapper.
Too.
No, I was just gonna see if I was just gonna save this and put this on the screen.
Him up.
You can probably hear the noise as it goes. Yeah, Joe knows.
Okay, there you go. Well, we have another question before we wrap it up.
Blind Fury rapper.
He is typing it in.
He doesn't even look like a rapper. That'll be the best part.
Oh, yeah. He looks like the actor Paul Walter Hauser playing a blind rapper.
Yeah. But he's really good.
I'll have to check him out.
Really good.
This is more action figure talk from Toys R Us. What's everyone's thoughts on Super 7 scaling Thundercats, Silverhawks, Dungeons and Dragons, and soon to be Tiger Sharks to fit Master Universe Classic and Masterverse? I mean, it's fine.
Why can't we get them to scale with vintage?
Okay, I just want vintage. You know what's weird with I remember a lot of people were wanting when it came to Thundercats when they were doing lines that, like, who was it? Was it not Toy? Who was douching? You would know who brought out that
Funko.
Thundercats. No, Thundercats line.
Funko.
No. The Thundercats line that was at retail before they went to. God damn it! You know the longer inner line.
I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Was that Hasbro?
No,
I think it was Bandai.
Bandai, yeah, that's right.
Bandai. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Well, I remember they came out, and I got that Lion-O, and I thought it was pretty cool. But I remember everybody when it came out that time, they said, well, this should be in the same size as Master Universe Classics. And I said, why? Like, well, it'd be cool to display with it. I was like, but Thundercats have always been bigger than He-Man. You think about the vintage He-Man figures and the vintage Thundercats, and they're designed to be bigger. It's like, I don't want them in the same scale. I like them being in their own universe world.
It's like your opinion, Joe.
Yeah, but I know nowadays people do like integrating all lines to make them the same. But then for me, sometimes it doesn't stand out. I like when things can stand out on their own. I do like crossovers. You know me, I've done a fucking bazillion of them. But sometimes I like some toy lines standing out on their own in their own scale, design, articulation, or limited articulation. But I mean, I guess it's fine for how people would want that. I guess it just depends. If you want somewhere all blends, but sometimes it's nice to have things in different scales.
For me, it's not.
I mean, I display Marvel Legends are on their own shelves, Master Universe Classics on their own stuff. I don't like to blend everything together, really.
Yeah.
I do. Well, not necessarily, but I still want. Well, you guys know my opinion on 5.5, so. It's the perfect scale in my opinion, and
I understand that.
Perfect for the muscle bound figure or the barbarian
some things
figure.
do work. Don't get me wrong. I like some things when they do it, but I still like things to have their own identity and to stand out on their own in certain scales.
I need to will it into existence, and I'm not talking about the reaction stuff from Super 7, but I think a 3 3/4 Master Universe line would do very well.
Yeah, and I know you've been champion for that for a long time.
Yeah, and you can even give them like the origins articulation and everything. I wouldn't say go as far as to make them O-ring figures because that would probably make them too slim and stuff. But just a 3 3/4 line, put the play sets out, put the vehicles out. Small enough scale, decent price point. It wouldn't take up as much space on the shelf. Mattel, just do it.
Yeah, anything's possible.
And it's cheaper to produce.
Yeah, true.
Yep. I think that might be it, Nathan. Correct? No more questions?
Well, now I'm wondering about how the reboot of Mask will be by Loyal Subjects. I didn't know that Loyal Subjects.
I didn't know that.
So that's cool.
Are they? I'm assuming they're doing just the little things, then, right? Isn't that what Loyal Subjects are known for? Those little small figures,
the little fathead guys.
Well, they're starting to kind of make the scale.
Are they?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I want to say that they've been doing Ninja Turtle stuff, and I don't know how tall they are, but they're definitely smaller than like a 6-inch figure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Never knew. All right. Well, I think that might be it. So I was going to say, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell so you can always be notified when we go live. And until next time, have a powerful day. Give me something, Ren or Rebecca or Dusha.
Rebecca looked like she had a quote loaded up.
I think. Follow the direction the bird is flying. It's going back to the village. Ignore the bird. Follow the river.
That's
Clash of the Titans?
No, that's Hobbit. Fucking
Close.
Willow.
Yep.
Oh, I watched that
that's
movie
the first one I've ever gotten right.
Wow. Oh, look at Crom's
Too
got
late,
it. I've only seen that movie
I
once.
got it. Haha. I win the no prize.
Yeah.
No, I seen that one time. There you go. I saw Dr. Zhivago. What's that mean? Was that a quote? Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a movie quote.
You got me. I don't know. I don't have a clue. All right. Well, see you guys next week. Goddamn douching.